guys, the weekend smorgasbord of sport is here, so slap on your spandex, stretch your glutes because it's time for... Woo! Yes, it's the weekend sporting G-Up, and with us is cricket journo Burrit Sundaresan, football commentator and expert friend Neve Owens, and with ferret in hand, it's Den Gilheeney to give us the lowdown on everyone's favourite sport, ferret racing. But first up, Burrit, I'm starting with you because I feel like that we have been absolutely spoilt for choice when it comes to cricket lately. So what's so special about our latest offering, the Champions Trophy?
You know, we all have some relatives who are fun to start with, and then with time we move on from them and they're not so much fun, but you still feel obliged to keep sending them Christmas cards and invites to parties, hoping that they never come, but they keep coming back. Now that is the Champions Trophy. But they're also the same kind of guests who always bring you that one big expensive gift, which in this case is an India-Pakistan match. It doesn't happen bilaterally, so it only happens in these ICC events. So one more opportunity for the ICC to make a lot of money and all the stakeholders in cricket to make a lot of money. That is the relative that is Champions Trophy. Right,
you're so right. And just quickly, how are the Aussies going to look for this Champions Trophy?
And nobody's giving them a chance, which is when they're most dangerous. So hopefully they'll go and win.
Oh, I hope so too. Next up, Nevo, who's joining us from Newcastle Stadium. Nevo, the SheBelieves Cup kicked off today. Now, I'm not saying she's lost some belief, but the Tillies, we went down 4-0 to Japan. What happened? Should I be panicking?
Do you know what, George? You sound slightly panicky, and let's be honest, if this was the first game of the Asian Cup next year, yeah, we would be panicking. Thankfully, look, that's still 12 months away. But this is a game against the defending champions of the Asian Cup, who conceivably we could hopefully be meeting in a final in Australia next year. And they showed us today that they have a very clear footballing identity, and they are a much better football team than us right now at this minute. There's some serious work to be done, George.
Yeah, so speaking of serious work, my ferret just spilt water everywhere.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Nevo.
Very excited for the game.
Because Rove has a ferret and it has just absolutely gone to town on the water.
Don't blame that bladder on that ferret. I know what your problems are, mate.
Nevo, how do we turn this around?
Well, don't worry, George. We've only got the world #1 USA coached by the technically astute Emma Hayes next up on Monday. So look, you know, I'd love to be able to say it all gets easier from here. There were some really worrying defensive lapses in that game, I think, against Team USA on Monday morning. A whole heap of work to be done and a lot for Tommy Samani, the interim coach, to be thinking about in the lead up to that one.
Nevo, I'm not listening to you. La, 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 la. What I'm hearing is we're going to defeat the US 4-0. Thank you so much. And finally, we are heading to the Foster Agricultural Show with Den, which kicks off tomorrow. And Den, you seem to be navigating holding that ferret slightly better than my colleague Rose.
Any tips? It's currently burrowing into my armpit.
Yes, do you have any tips? Why is yours looking so serene?
Well, I'm worried I'm putting her to sleep. I'm so boring. No, I've had some tips and a nice firm grip around her chest. And just this one, Gaia likes pats. So.
Mine likes spilling water over the desk and finding orifices to get into, which worries me right now. This is how rumours start. I want to say that you should maybe just drug test the two ferrets behind you because they look like they've been on something. They are huge.
These are a bit bigger ferrets. So this is Rex and Crystal.
Yeah.
And they're in another new competition that we've reimagined this year. So they're in the Calf Classic tomorrow, and there'll be lots of local kids that are entering their calves. So we're looking forward to hopefully not too eventful calf arena with calves taking off with kids trailing behind them, but it'll be a spectacle whichever way.
Oh, I know they say don't work with kids and animals, but Den, you're fine. Rove McManus, I don't know about you. Someone come get the
I need help. I think Ranger's ready to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We've survived. That was the G-Up. Thank you, Burrit, Nevo and Den.
Thanks so much.
This, sir.
Goddamn ferrets.
Sick of these ferrets.
Ferrets are the crux of the animal world.